Hello, and welcome back to our continuing settlement survival extreme mode plus series. I'm Larry. It's episode 22, and from the previous episode, we survived the triple threat, so life is good there. And we're about ready to get our next experience point or development point. And that means, we're going to improve our health. Can you believe that? Ooh. Let's go ahead and let's get that in there because we so want it. Oh, I guess it helps if I actually select it before, wait a minute. Didn't it just... Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. I'm like getting all excited because I saw the building go away. It's just like, my bad. It happens. Get so excited to do something and it's just like, oh, brain fart. But I also realized I kind of made a boo-boo. And it's so funny because I put down the schools and the extra school to get the bonus in research. And then it's like, why did I handicap myself by putting in these? That doesn't make much sense to me. So, yeah, we're going to change that just a little bit. Now, once we get this done, then it's like, okay, where do we keep on going? And now I can finally do it. We have our technology point. So, bathhouse is going to be a must. Now, the one thing I've been considering doing, and I want to get trade and all that up going, and I've been so paranoid to do anything with trade because, with the Easter Island playthrough, you got plagues left and right every time a ship came in. So what I'm thinking is I want to go ahead and I want to do the hospital and the pharmacy next. And now, unfortunately, the hospital is going to require bedding. Now, that's kind of a bummer. But I'm going to see how we can get this to play through because I would like to get this stuff up and going before we run into all that nonsense. So, I'm just like, which direction should I go? Because it comes down to us being so limited in our population. And I know I do want reinforcement, but that's not like really important right now. But getting the toilet upgrade and getting processing will give us our bedding factory. So I'm thinking these we're going to have to go through. But in order to do that, we have to have knitting. And then I'm also thinking we need the mill because I'd like to bring beer on because we have oats. There are just so many things percolating through the brain of, what we need. And I also have to increase our development points. If I don't go get these things going up faster, then, we're going to grind to a halt. And I really need to get this down huge. We need to be able to breed. And if we're not breeding, we're going to be in trouble. So, these are all my dilemmas that we are going through right now. And I want to get this up and running because to get those geese running and have that additional food source would be nice. So we have that to contend with. It's like, oh my God, it's just being pulled in so many different directions. And when you have such few people, and now, I also have to worry about getting this built up again. And that's the other part, is I have to make sure I stay ahead on technology, because if I don't, then I'm going to really gum up the works. So it's like, oh my God, it's giving me a headache. But it's been a fun scenario. I know it's boring as hell because not much is happening, but for every day that we last long, that we've lasted, it's, when you compare it to everybody else, it's like, it's amazing, but there's not much I can do about it, as far as trying to get us growing faster. Now, once we get the bathhouse going, and I do not know what's going on right now, why everything is in the green and all that. I do not recall doing anything that would cause this. So, yeah. I just don't have a clue. I mean, why are we all of a sudden boosting in happiness so much? What happened? I mean, what happened? This makes absolutely no sense of why everything is percolated up so much. I'm confused. I haven't done anything that I haven't been doing before. Could it be our soap? Could soap have actually made that big of a difference? No. Really? Man, if that was the case, I would have started soap a long time ago. We're going to get a population explosion. Oh, crap. That means we're going to starve if I don't get a lot of food started. Oh, no. Okay. Now we got to figure this out real fast. Do I have anybody in the turkey pen? In the goose pen? No. So, we were going to have to move some people around here. No, I really don't want to pause any of this stuff, but we have 200 clay. They're not doing anything. As far as I know, I'm not going to be spending clay, so we'll get the kiln turned off. I'm going to try to not make any more steel unless it's absolutely necessary. But it's hit its limit, so I'm going to turn this off. So then we can staff somebody here, and I can get this one staffed. Wait a minute. It took 4 people? I have extra people? Really? Oh, we do. OMG. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. This is getting all confusing all at one time. So we will make this into geese. So we'll have that. Then we'll transfer everything over to pasture 8. And once they're all gone, and transfer that one to pasture 8. Come on, you can do it. Transfer. Okay. Oh, Okay, now I can close this one. I'll send, once this one's full up, I'll send one goose back to get that filled up. But wow, 6 people. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, because we're going to have to react to this pretty quick. So, it's time to open this area up. That means we need the marketplace open, we're going to need the church open, and we're going to need the clinic open. So let's get those built, and I will go ahead and add... Ooh, no, because we need this open, and who needs what? Gavi's at 790. Okay, so we're going to need flax on this, and we're going to need 4 people. So yeah, we will go ahead and... Oh, Albert, stay there, please. I was just clicking in the wrong spot. We'll go ahead and get this field open, and they'll be able to do their thing. We are going to need timber, so let's go ahead and, since it is getting warm, let's go ahead and get some timber going. And yeah, let's do a gather all, and we'll chew up this whole area, and we'll take whatever there. So that will give us that. And then I do want to get the hunters out there. So we are going to close the smelter, and that gives me enough people. So we'll get the hunters going out. Oh, this is crazy. I did not expect this much to go on this quick in this episode. But I can, if we stay at 0%, we're going to be able to supercharge our growth rate. The big problem is going to be keeping up with the food. That's going to be the issue. And so we're going to immediately go after these, and I'm going to get this demolished, because we're going to need that for our stuff. Now I need to pause this real quick, and that's because this is open. Now that this is open, I can finally place some buildings. So I'm sure everybody's like, why do you have these things here? Well, plain and simple, I just needed placeholders for housing as I set this thing up. So let's get these things ghosted in real quick, and it will make my life that much easier. And then when you're looking at it, everything will start to make sense. So we're going to demolish these, and we're going to put in some more housing. I just have to remember to make sure everything gets paused. Now, eventually, these fields over here, I am going to turn them into forest farms. And it will make my life a whole lot easier, and we're not going to have to send people out to get stuff done. And we'll get those paused. Now, I think I set out enough housing. Just trying to anticipate what we needed. Now, I think I got it right. I'm not sure. I know you might ask, why are you so front heavy here? Especially when you have more houses up here. And one of these houses I may turn into a supply station. And by turning it into a supply station, it guarantees me these workers not pathing anywhere for their jobs. So, yeah, that's the method I was thinking of for that. And oh, yeah, that's right. These numbers are off. So, yeah. And it might be funky of why you're like, Larry, why are you doing it this way? I'm just thinking about having villas over here and just to increase the population that way. So that's why I do some of the building that I do. I am not going to... Yeah, I'm not going to open this one up yet. I want to get housing in here before we do anything. And so that was the thought behind that. It could be right, it could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But some of this is just straight up reactionary. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these because that's going to be housing. And put those there. And I think this is going to be what I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to go this way. This will get me 2 villas. Well, 4 villas actually, right here. Because I want to be able to supply housing for over here. So I think I like that. We will see. I might be off my rock, but it is what it is. I would like to have this a little tighter. I'll just live with it. Or do I want to live with it? I'll live with it. It won't hurt to have extra greenery around. Okay, so we have this. And I'm sorry for pausing the game for so long. I know it's not much in the progression timeline, but we have to get this stuff done. So, see, when I miss some of my pauses, that's what happens. Because I have other things I want to do. I know I have to work on food. I get that. But we need this cleared out. And how far are they? Okay, I can go ahead and close this so they can get off and start harvesting stuff. And I want this thing cleared out because that should be the 3rd food source here. But I need the church up. We need another clinic. So that's going to be nice. So the things that I have to work on that are like critical right now is we need the food, but I have to get these torn down. And, voices from the well again. So we're going to get our candy. Yay. I like that. That also helps. Now notice our happiness went back down again. So that is because, okay, they're out. We finally got through the beeswax. So now we can go ahead and get our fat going. So now we're finally going to start getting fat out of the way. Now, to have the happiness bonus back up into the where it's at, to me, it is absolutely worth having 2 people work here. And I know we're going to start running out of people, but, spending them where I can, where they're going to give us the most benefit is what I need to do. But now that we're going to have a good population explosion, or whatever you want to call it, huge boost in that means our progression we basically lit a rocket under it. So now it's time to get rid of these two, and we need to add, oh wait a minute, let me attack food first. So we need housing over here. We're going to need a well over here. So let's go ahead and I can move people. Oh, let's get this housing here up and running first. This is going to hurt a little bit, but it is what it is. And they're already at their max as far as... See, I don't want them to put... I did not want the animal dung right there. And it won't let you... I thought you used to be able to control what you could store in there. Oh, did I forget the field? Yes, I did. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. So, I need to amp this thing up fast. So we'll take away from the researchers. Who else can I take away from? Oh, who can I take away from? That's not going to hurt us. Oh, I can take away from the masonry shop. So that would add 3 over here. Oh, it's only going to allow me this many. Well, hopefully the 6 can get this thing emptied out quickly. They did manage to get all that stuff done. And I can put this road in now. And I should be able to put one right here. And we'll go ahead and let that ride. So we are going to need... Okay, I have enough bricks for this. I have enough cut stone and I have enough sand. So that is good. I'm going to pause this until the housing's in. And we're also going to need housing for this area. So I'll worry about that later. Maybe we'll get lucky. Now the big problem is I'm probably not going to have the staff for this. Because we have to worry about food first. Nothing else. So we take... Standard field is closed. That gave them some flax. How's he doing on agave? I'm probably going to bounce... Yeah, I think this is going to change to agave next growing season. And if I can bounce between the two, one season this way, one season that way, that's what I want to do. Unfortunately, the hunters, they didn't do anything for us this season. So we'll go ahead and get them back. And that gives us 12 people. So I am going to turn this stuff back on. Oh. We're going to turn this back on. We're going to turn the steel back on. And I'm going to improve... Oop. I'm going to bring this up to 100. And, okay, we have our housing now. It is empty. But we're going to go ahead, and since we have 8 people... I'm going to use 4 of them here. Now that we have these paused, I am going to go ahead and get rid of them. And we're going to go in favor of schools. We'll see how many schools we can plop in there. Because then I'm not going to have to worry about kids pathing. But as soon as I can get rid of some of these warehouses, I do need to put a school over here. And in fact, I think I'm going to eliminate both of these. And they can both go into this main storage right here, which is it's going to be eventually our theater. But right now, theater's a ways away. I'm just worried more right now of our schools. Now, I just have to make sure the schools are open. They've got 10 students, and they have 1 student. They have 10 students. So student-wise, we're good, but we're going to be better. But then the other big problem is if I put houses over here, students are going to start pathing. And that's going to be a bad thing. Oh, this is, you know what? I'm just going to live with this. I'm just going to live with it. It's something I'll have to fix another way. Why didn't somebody populate that? There we go. We still have 6 people. So that means as soon as these get built, we'll have more food. And that's a good thing. Okay. So we can go ahead and toss somebody there. I think I have fired up all the other buildings that I had turned off, except for this masonry shop. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. I know that only leaves us 3 people, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll put them there. Oh, why did I do that? I meant to do that. Okay, that leaves us with 1 extra person. So, what are we doing? That's a good question. Okay, we do have 2 more people available. So, let's go ahead and we have the clay available. We have okay, let's just go ahead and do it. I would rather us be overproducing. I'd rather be overproducing on food than underproducing. So yeah. Now we have. Ooh, is the housing filling up? Yeah, we're going to need more housing over here, because I'm going to suspect a lot of students are going to be taking up the housing, which is a bummer, but I'm okay with that. Okay, March hit. I need to watch this far more often. And we'll turn this one back off. And they've hit their limit, so we'll back that one off. And there, what did I do here? Four? Right? We have 4 people, right? Yes. Okay. We're good. Big question is, do I want to send the hunters out again? They have alpaca over here, which I don't want. What I'm needing is the buffalo, We have a buffalo herd over here, but no guarantee of babies. So, what I'm thinking is, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Oh, are there any other buffaloes around here? I'm thinking not, because we need leather production. And I know, yeah, I could do the ferry and all that other fun stuff, but plus it's too late in the season now to really do anything. So this one over here looks like it's going to be our only buffalo herd over here. They didn't have a baby this year. Oh yeah, they did. Dang it. So we are going to need a hunter's cabin somewhere around over here. So I know this might be, well, it's just going to be temporary. So what if I put it, I'm going to put it like right out here. Oh, it would be under here. So I'll just go ahead and put it like right here. Or how about if I do it this way? We'll put it so it lines up. So we'll put it right there. And we'll just let this fly the way it is. Okay. We're still needing more lumber, so we're going to cancel that. And I would like to get this stuff over here chewed up. So that's what we'll do. And we're coming up on that time again. We're at 32 minutes, so I don't want to keep everybody too long. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to get these built and just temporarily have somebody go in and plant these. And then once they mature up, then we can use them for our lumber. So instead of always having to send people out. So I'm thinking I might be doing something like that. And since we are so close to our tech point, you know, I do want this. I really do. And it would give us a bonus. So, which would give us a double bar here, which is, I would really like. But if I go these routes, then I would get the theater. And we have all the mats for the theater. So, you know, that's another route I can go. We also have the ability for fermenting. So it's just like, which direction do I go? And I just may go with fermenting because we can build this and we have the glass. And by using using this, I can actually make spirits faster because I could put 2 people in it. And then we could possibly look at just opening up a permanent farm. Because now we're also going to be able to do fertilizer. So food for thought, I'm considering it, and that's what I'm probably going to do. So if you liked anything you saw today, you know, of course, hit like. You know, I do appreciate all the followers. You know, can you believe we are actually over 80 followers? It blows my mind. But yes. So there are people out there that do enjoy the content, and I appreciate all of you. And if you would, please leave comments. Doesn't matter what episode we're on. If you just saw an episode, please comment on it. I always go back and talk to people that leave comments. I never put you on ignore. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. But before I do that, I want you to have a pleasant day, pleasant night. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.